Hey, today we're in the town of Chelsea, Oklahoma on Route 66. Holy smokes! Came in from this direction in the east, headed west from Veneta. Out here's the town of Chelsea. That's the new alignment. But here, this is our 1926 Route 66 here. It crosses this famous bridge. Wow, it's the historic PRYOR Creek Bridge right there, built in 1926. That's gorgeous. You come up here, this little bench you can sit on, display board, even a little monument to our bridge right here. The historic PRYOR Creek Bridge was built in 1926, and it carried traffic here till 1932. Got some cool information here. You could drive over it like these motorcycles here. Watch these guys come over the bridge. It's 123 feet long. These guys are riding by just like you would your old Harley here. Yeah, very, very cool. It's a 1926 road here. We pass over this beautiful bridge, monument on top, right there. This guy is 123 feet long. It's only 19 feet wide right here, so it's real narrow. This down here is called PRYOR Creek. It's a single span, modified Pratt through truss bridge. You see here, it's a little bit low with cross beams, so it's hard for larger vehicles to get through, so got to build that other flat bridge without the full trusses, right? Also, it's pretty narrow to let today's cars go through, and it gets old and has to be replaced, but not torn down. It's great. This is on the National Register of Historic Places. Wow. I'm going to go down and take a look at the bottom here. It's always cool to look at bridges from the bottom. Sometimes you find a little marker. Here we go. This is Oklahoma, SHC 1926. That is really cool. Let's look down here, get a peek at the bottom. So here we go, looking at the bottom of our beautiful PRYOR Creek Bridge from 1926. Looks a little bit rusty, but it's pretty sturdy there. And that abutment, just kind of keep this guy a little polished, and he'll be here for a long, long time. So it's a Pratt through truss bridge. The type of bridge, it has beams bracing it above the roadway instead of below. Little gap here between these major beams here and the roadway, and then we won't call it really an arch. It's called a pass-through truss bridge here. Wow. So you have time out here in Chelsea, make sure you come by, take a look at our beautiful bridge here. It's called the PRYOR Creek Bridge on Route 66. We're going to drive across it now and experience the full effect. So now we're going to drive over the historical PRYOR Creek Bridge. That's very cool. A little bit of nostalgia for us, kind of like we did almost 100 years ago. This bridge was built, and people in their little Model Ts would drive right over here. Wow. Be quiet. Beautiful. Now that felt really, really cool. I got goosebumps there. Anyway, you head down Route 66 here.